Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Anthony. Hey, everybody has a different experience with COVID. How did you make out?
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, everybody has a different experience when
Everybody has a different
symptoms and
experience
such with COVID. How did you do?
and such with COVID. How did you do?
Yeah, it's funny. I text, my dad and was like, dude, if I would have told you the symptoms that I had, you probably would have had me definitely go to school, and definitely would have had, all my outside of school activities, after school activities, like everything was normal, because I didn't feel much, more so nasal congestion. But man, I had 100% attendance, and from kindergarten to senior year of high school. So, it wasn't too many things that I was missing school for. So it's kind of weird, like to feel kind of normal and then, have to miss a couple days.
So how crazy of these last couple of days?
So how crazy of these
How
last couple
relieved
of days?
were you when you heard the game
How
was
relieved
postponed
were
and you guys would
the game was
potentially get some
postponed and
guys
you guys
back?
Potentially get some guys back.
Yeah, obviously, the hand we were dealt, we were, if again, I don't think the guys, flinched either way. If we would have had to play the game, with the reschedule or anything like that, I think, we've had a lot of mature guys handle it the right way. Great coaches that have, kept us engaged and locked in, for whatever was handed to us. So I think the guys just, stayed focused on the process, and, obviously the game was, rescheduled. Obviously we'll be able to should be able to get a couple guys back, hopefully, within the next few days. But, I think the guys that we were ready to work, we were ready to rock, however it shaked out. So I think the guys were, again, just 100% locked in. And, obviously, however the league decided to handle it, we were going to be prepared for it.
Thanks, Tom. The Nate Org.
Hey, Anthony, were you told that player to benefit from the new protocols in terms of coming off the COVID list?
No, I was not told that.
Okay. And what do you think about the change in rules to allow guys to come back sooner, and then the rules being potentially further adjusted, vaccinated, asymptomatic players like only once in a great while as opposed to once in a month?
Yeah, obviously, I'm not a doctor. If we could if everyone had the answers to it, I'm pretty sure, we would have an answer for it right now. But right now, I think the league is, just doing what's, obviously they feel is safe, and for us, all we just comply, and we see where we go from there. Obviously, what we did, we still was able to. COVID is the real thing at the end of the day. That's what we gotta take that as. COVID is a real thing. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, we can put in protocols, we can put in things, but it's still there. So whatever, we're just trying to find the best way to fight this, and still be able to put on the show and go out there and play games on Sunday. So I think everyone's obviously trying to find the best way to do that. And it's ever changing right now because we don't have the answers.
Thanks, Nate. Scott Patrick to you.
Hey, Anthony, obviously your 10 days on the list weren't up. So did you test negative once or twice?
I tested negative twice.
Okay, thank you. And then, you get back to practice today and you don't have your top three safeties. So as a defense, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, obviously you're missing three great athletes, great players, great students of the game. But I think I have nothing but, the utmost respect and confidence for the guys that are going to come in and play for them. MJ Stewart, a great athlete, very smart player. Richard LeCount, obviously very athletic, smart player. Javante Moffitt, another, just very freakishly athletic guy. That, man, if they have the opportunity, I have no doubt that they'll go and get the job done. So I have, obviously I have the confidence in them, but, obviously I have to help them as much as possible, being a Mike linebacker, making sure that we're all set. We all know what the coverage is, all know what we're playing, and communicating. I think that's the main thing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Mary Kay Cabot, go ahead.
Yes, Anthony, just so great at, putting out those, social media. What has been your guys stay positive through challenging times? And what would you say the mindset of is?
Yeah, thank you for that, Mary Kay. For me, I just try to focus on growth every day, growth and understanding that this is a process. We again, just with everything, life is, full of ups and downs, and I try to keep that even keel, even flow. Obviously, with my, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior first, staying locked in on that. Yeah, for me, just like I said, that even keel, not getting too high, not getting too low with the ebb and flows of the season. Staying locked in on every day, just getting better on the football field, off the football field, whatever it is. And then I think that's the same mindset with our team. Everybody's just keeping that same even keel, trying to stay focused on the process more than the results right now. If you stay focused on the process, you do the little things right. Again, I'm not saying, and I think I'm stealing this from a coach I saw speak to his team. I think I want to say, if I could be wrong, but I want to say it was the coach at Georgia Tech. It was one of the best speeches I ever heard. He told the team, can you be okay with doing the little things and going through the process and not winning, or not being as successful as you thought you would, that doing the little things and, preparing every day, working hard in practice and everything like that, that doesn't guarantee a W, It guarantees that you're going to have, you're going to put yourselves in the best position to do it. But, it still doesn't happen that way. And we've had times where we play really good ball, and we've had times where we didn't. And I think, guys just staying locked in on getting better, the little details, everything like that. So now I think we're starting to hit our stride. If you watched the game last week, I had a great view from home. And the guys played great. The defense was flying around, offense was catching rhythm. And that's what you want. You want to be trending in the right direction in December. And I think we're doing that right now.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, Mary Kay. To Ashley Bastock.
Hey, Anthony, I guess over the last 10 or so days, however many it ended up being that you were on the list, knowing you could come off at any time, what were you doing, since you felt okay? It sounds like to keep your head in the game, stay focused, any physical work, things like that.
Yeah, tried to make the most of some at-home workouts. For me, it's not many things that I like doing so I don't really like medicine. I don't really like, getting shots or anything like that. I think I got my last shot, growing up, the last shot that you had to get for school. I think I got it at 12 and I cried. I hate needles, everything like that. So when I'm sick, that's one thing about me though. When I'm sick or when I'm, trying to battle to get back or something like that, whatever it takes at that point, so I was like, a lot of medicine, whatever to, get the virus out of my body, trying to, whatever it took at that point, and then staying engaged, staying in Zoom meetings, FaceTiming with the other guys, while they're in meetings to stay locked in, watching practice film, watching the game from at home, just trying to stay engaged as much as possible. It's tough, obviously, not being out there with your brothers every day. This is your life. This is what you do right now. You play football, and to not be there, it's weird. It's weird for me. It was weird. Missing this many games this year, man. It sucked. I text my dad that dude, I missed one game in 3 years, my last 3 years playing. And then this year I missed 4 now. So, my whole goal was I'm not missing another one. And I tried to do everything I could. Obviously not having symptoms, I was able to do a little bit more. So, as far as at home workouts and stuff like that. So just trying to, do whatever I can to help my team, obviously while not being there, but also trying to get myself back.
And then with those games that you've missed, that you touched on there, I guess did you gain any new perspective from having to sit out and watch those in a different way?
You gain perspective every time. For me, every time I'm able to watch, a football game, I try to gain a little bit of more perspective. But for me, this one here was, man, it just, you never know, you never know. And you talk about, for me myself, you never know, when, how the game could be taken away. Obviously with with COVID now and not being injured. Obviously that was weird. Like most times you miss games for being injured, not for being sick or whatever it is. Because just put more into perspective of COVID is still a real thing. And then obviously with the game that we played that I was able to watch the guys play against Baltimore, you never know, like, what play is going to help us win the game. And I'm looking at the fourth down play for the defense had to get a stop, and I see Denzel Ward. I'm watching him. I'm watching the call. I knew what the call was from watching the TV. Knew the ball had to come out quick, and I saw Denzel, and I said, I just knew I saw him didn't take a step back. If you watch that play, he just didn't take a step back, and he just triggered. And I was like, man, like you just never know. You never know when your number's going to be called. Ward has played great all year, but that was a huge play, and I think that kind of man, not saved our season, but that was a huge play. That's a huge play in our season right there. And to see him make that play, a guy that worked so hard. Obviously Walter Payton Man of the Year. But just making a number when making a play when his number's called, like he's done all year. To see him do it again, man, that was awesome.
Next up, Tony Grossi.
Anthony, some members of the Raiders were outspoken and legend of the league favors the Browns because of Jason Shredder, the union president. You know any guys over there, and is that majority reaction with the Raiders? What would you say to them? What would you say to them? Response.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we all saw it, everything like that. Again, I'm like I said, either way, the league made the decision. The game is 5:00 on Monday, and we're prepared for it. That's all we can take care of. We can't worry about anything else. We'll be ready on Monday, 5:00 when the game is scheduled. That's all I have to say about that one. Thanks, JC, for being on the Browns.
And just to follow up, much conversation has JC had with the players regarding this whole matter.
Can you say that one more time?
How much discussion has JC had concerning this whole matter?
Yeah, he's kept us involved in everything. JC does a great job communicating. Obviously, throughout the whole process, throughout the whole offseason, he's communicated with us, other teams. Obviously, he's the president of the NFLPA, not just the Browns. So, he's done a great job. He's communicated over the top with us, and it's been great. It's been great having JC.
Final question, Marla Reiner.
Yeah, Anthony, I don't know if you got it. Mullens, but did you see anything you liked out there today?
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry. I don't know if it's my phone is going in and out.
Well, mine's doing the same thing. Do you have any sense for Nick Mullens? What kind of player he is?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I figured that's what you said. I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah. Nick Mullens is a guy that I have the utmost confidence in, because I see the way that he prepares when he's not playing. He's on practice squad, and I see the way he comes in every day and prepares. I like to say I'm one of the first guys that's in the building every day, and every day I get in, and Nick Mullens is always there before me. So a guy that comes in the building every day with the mindset that I'm preparing like a starter, because you never know what could happen. Man, he's the epitome of that. So today at practice, he made some great throws. I have nothing but respect for him and his process of being a true professional. But and also I have nothing but confidence that he's going to go out and do a great job on Monday as well. So I have confidence in him.